Lainey Wilson was the big winner of the night at Thursday's Academy of Country Music Awards in Texas, taking home her second consecutive Entertainer of the Year. She ultimately took home 4 of the ACM awards she was nominated for, including Female Artist of the Year, Album of the Year for Whirlwind and Artist-Songwriter of the Year. Wilson described her life as a whirlwind, a nod to the title of her album, as she's risen to fame in the past few years. She also won Entertainer of the Year in 2024, and Female Artist of the Year in 2023 and 2020. There's been some good music that's come out of Nashville this year, and I'm so proud to be part of this generation, she said during her acceptance of the Album of the Year. Newcomer Langley also took home 4 awards, including Single of the Year for her song You Look Like You Love Me with Langley led the night with 8 nominations, also winning New Female Artist of the Year, and Vocal Event of the Year and Visual Media of the Year for the song. The Single of the Year win came mere minutes after Langley finished her performance of Weren't for the Wind. Earlier in the night, she sang the 2005 hit Kerosene alongside Miranda Lambert. Song of the Year went to Cody Johnson for Dirt Cheap, written by Josh Phillips. Johnson tied with the second most nominations for the night, 7, including Entertainer of the Year, Single of the Year and Visual Media of the Year. He performed his Old Dominion One Group of the Year for the 8th year in a row on its 10th consecutive nomination. Lead vocalist Matthew Ramsey thanks for letting us goof off and explore, he said. We can't wait to see you out. The presentation of the Song of the Year award was followed by performances of Hands of Time by Eric Church and Run by Miranda Lambert. Blake Shelton sang his new hit Texas before introducing Wilson, who performed her own song YTH a Texas Nod. It was the 3rd consecutive year the ACMs were held at the Star in Frisco, Texas, the practice facility for the Dallas Cowboys. It was also country legend Reba McEntire's 18th turn. The Oklahoma native opened the night's performances with a rendition of Merle Haggard's Okie from Muskogee, followed by Clint Black singing Rhinestone Cowboy and Wynonna Judd with Why Not Me, a hit she initially released with her late mother. Texas native Leanne Rimes, accompanied by a string ensemble, sang her rendition of the Bill Mack hit, Blue, which propelled her to fame in 1996. Little Big Town followed with Girl Crush and Dan and Shay with Tequila. McEntire, Wilson and Lambert joined forces later in the night to debut their new song together, Trailblazer, honoring women in country music. All 3 are previous Entertainer of the Year award winners. Male Artist of the Year went to Chris Stapleton, his 5th time winning the award. He had 6 nominations this year, including Entertainer of the Year, Single of the Year for White Horse, Music Event of the Year for We Don't Fight Anymore with Carly Pearce, and Visual Media of the Year for Think I'm In. There are so many guys in this category who are so deserving, Stapleton said in his acceptance speech. I'm happy just to be hanging out and Stapleton and his wife, Morgan Stapleton, followed the win at the performance of It Takes a Woman. Brooks and Dunn won Duo of the Year for the 16th time and performed Red Dirt Road with We've been doing his a long time, as most of you know, Ronnie Dunn said. But not for 1 second have we ever taken God Bless Country Music and America. The presentation was followed by a performance of Baggage by Kelsey Ballerini. Alan Jackson received the ACM Lifetime Achievement Award, as he nears his retirement due to a degenerative nerve condition called Charcot-Marie-Tooth disease. He performed an emotional rendition of his hit Remember. It was quite an honor, he said of the award. A few years ago one of my fans named their dog after me, and I thought that was so mething, he joked. I came to Nashville with a paper sack full of songs and a dram, and to stand here all these years later. Keith Urban, meanwhile, received the ACM Triple Crown Award, which goes to artists who have received a New Artist, a Top Artist and Entertainer of the Year awards. He's the 9th act to receive the award in the A.C.M.'s 60-year history, having won Top New Male Artist in 2001, Top Male Artist in 2005 and Entertainer of the Year in 2019. To honor his achievement, Megan Maroney sang Stupid Boy, Chris Stapleton performed Blue Ain't Your Color, and Tee Brothers Osborne sang Wear the Black. Urban thanked his wife, actor Nicole Kidman, his fans and the team. I have a massive team that I couldn't possibly thank by name, he said. There's no such thing as a self-made ma and Jelly Roll, who had 3 nominations, performed Amen with Shabuzi, who received his first ACM nods to finish out the night. The Backstreet Boys and Rascal Flatts to perform a medley of songs including Life is a Highway and The ACM announced a handful of awards before the streaming of the main show, including Zach Top as New Male Artist of the Year and the Red Clay Strays as New Duo or Group of the Chop, who also received a nomination for Album of the Year for Cold Beer in Country Music, performed his hit Use Me at the ceremony.